Hello, this is Rob Pendley, and I'm happily pinch hitting for John Stone, and we're looking at Psalm 9. Now, Psalm 9 is 20 verses that is packed with devotional material, and we cannot unpack all of it. I just want to highlight one particular thing here. Someone once said that the greatest thing about who God is the mingling of realities that we find in his character. And in this psalm, the two things that stand out to me that mingle here are his majesty, his sovereign power, and his availability, his gentleness. Just give ear as I'll read a section of it. First, the section of this psalm that is really just an expression of his affirmation of his trust in the greatness of God. I will give thanks to the Lord with my whole heart. I will recount all of your wonderful deeds. I will be glad and exult in you. I will sing praise to your name, O Most High. When my enemies turn back, they stumble and perish before your presence. For you have maintained my just cause. You have sat on the throne, giving righteous judgment. You've rebuked the nations. You've made the wicked perish. You have blotted out their name forever and ever. The enemy came to an end in everlasting ruins. Their cities you rooted out. The very memory of them has perished. But the Lord sits enthroned forever, for he has established his throne for justice, and he judges the world with righteousness. He judges the people with uprightness. The Lord is a stronghold for the oppressed, a stronghold in times of trouble. And those who know your name put their trust in you, for you, O Lord, have not forsaken those who seek you. And so just at the first 10 verses, you get a sense of this God who reigns over all, who is the supreme and just judge, that he rules the world in truth and grace. And not only does he rule over the world and his largeness stands out there, but then his availability and his gentleness, where it comes to say that he sits enthroned forever, yes, but he is also a stronghold for the oppressed. He's a stronghold in our times of trouble. Think about that. The one who judges justly over all makes himself available as a stronghold in times of trouble. Those who know your name find that you have not forsaken them. He does not forsake the ones who know him by name. And just like all of the Old Testament, this psalm really does. We get to see a concrete expression of the majesty and the nearness of God in the person of Jesus Christ. And just think of that. Here you have Jesus. Is he sovereign? Is he powerful? Well, he calms storms. He multiplies food for thousands. He turns water into wine. He tells a man who is lame to get up and walk. So he's filled with power. But is he tender? Of course he is. You can think of the way that he treated children when they came to him. You can think of the tenderness that he showed to the woman at the well in John chapter 4, a woman who had had a very difficult life, and yet he tenderly interacted with and helped her to see who he was. And so Jesus Christ is the incarnation of this great character of God that we see in Psalm chapter 9, of his greatness, supremely powerful, and of the fact that he makes himself a refuge in our times of trouble. Reminds me, holy, 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 Lord God Almighty, merciful and mighty, God in three persons, blessed Trinity. No matter what you face, no matter what's on your heart this morning, you belong to a God who reigns supreme over all things and who stoops low to bid you come to him this morning. Have a great day.